OddPodPodcast! I do need a clap. Alright, go for it. OddPodPodcast!
Thank you so much for tuning in today.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nacho. Oh, we're doing the single thing? I'm Nacho.
I'm Andy.
Cool. Because I don't think anybody knew that. And that's what we should start doing at the beginning of our podcast. How's our week going?
It's going good. I feel like January is blowing by.
Yeah.
It's already the 11th, huh?
It's already halfway through January already.
This upcoming Monday's MLK Day. We're winding down on the holidays.
Careful now.
Do you have a day off for work?
I do.
Can they hear that?
Yeah, they probably can.
Do you have? No, you're working.
Oh,
Is your
yeah,
restaurant
we're
open?
Yeah, we're at night.
Oh, shit. Alright. Yeah, I definitely work that day. I don't have a day off till May.
Damn. Like,
Well, no, actually, I'm going to take my birthday off. But that's in March. But I don't have like a holiday off until May.
wow.
Whatever holiday that is.
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
And you're off March 14th?
It's not my birthday. Damn. How old am I turning?
27? 28.
That's right.
Yeah, you're old. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
We're both the same
man.
age.
Isn't it crazy we're all in the same spot?
Yeah. I'll say so. You know what's also crazy? New Year's resolutions. How's that going?
It's kind of a personal question.
I'm learning Spanish. Try.
What are you said you're learning to
Trying
respond?
to text. No, I'm trying to learn how to be better at Spanish. I'm just texting my parents in Spanish now.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Okay. That's cool.
Have you had to use Google Translate yet?
Yeah, I still have to use it. That's how you learn it.
Oh, that's your choice of learning, Google
Yeah.
Translate?
Is that really your choice of learning? I use that all the time.
That's
for
how.
work
I mean,
if
I
I'm
already know how to
talking somebody.
speak it, so I just need to know how to write words.
Is there any way you can tell me how to say elevator in Spanish?
Actually, don't. Just answer your question.
Pop up that Google Translate for me, please, because that'll come in a lot of handy.
You're not a girl that I'm trying to trick, though. Andy, how's yours going?
It's going. I've
You're not gonna say it to him?
You asked me more candidly.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, you didn't just
Summed up.
break the ice with my fucking insecurities. It's going great, thank you, Nacho. Cardio, which was one of my big things I talked to you guys about. My first day on the treadmill, I did 2 miles in 20 minutes and 48 seconds.
Solid.
Second
Ooh.
day.
That is solid.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so.
I get
10 a minute
shit.
is solid.
I get shit for that. And then the next day I went in, I did a mile in 19 minutes and 20 seconds, or 2 miles in 19 minutes and 20 seconds. And then the most recent time I went back, I did a mile in 9 minutes, including my warm up
Nice. Treadmill, I'm assuming.
on the treadmill.
Any incline?
Absolutely not. That's a personal question, though.
I think I shouldn't ask any more questions. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Good for you.
What about you?
It's going well.
Yeah, you're abstaining from fun.
Yeah, pretty
Checking
much.
off. Wasn't that yours?
Mm-hmm.
Check off list? It actually was, right?
I haven't. Yeah, I'm not gonna masturbate all 2024. Forgot what year we're in because there's a lot of sperm in me.
That's wild.
Call me when you break that, right?
I'm not.
If you break that, call
If
me.
I break it, I'm going to announce it here. That's why I'm not gonna break it, or else I am a failure in my own eyes. You know what? I'll call my father on this podcast and told him I broke it. So we'll see how that goes.
Dad, I checked off.
Yeah, because he doesn't know anything about that.
He's gonna be like, okay.
Took you
No,
long
Dad,
enough.
I really. Yeah. Oh God. It's my
What
first
have
time,
you?
Dad.
Have you been putting it
Why
in?
didn't you show me this? That's messed up. Yeah, I had that, and I have other. I haven't started anything else, but yeah,
So you had a laundry list of things.
that's right. All right, cool, good, happy for you.
Learning.
Good job.
Learning, yeah, learning's important.
Write me a sentence next time you come.
I got you. A statement.
Yeah, not using Google Translate. 'Cause I can
Not
tell.
using
I can
Google
tell.
Translate.
Okay. Ooh. Also, random thing I'm adding. There was a fire in my apartment complex, and there
Sorry,
were.
this wasn't on script. I don't know how
Yeah,
to
it
react
was.
to this.
Yeah, we're just
Didn't prep.
surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, because anything could have happened, right? there was a bunch of engines, about like 6 or 7 outside of my apartment complex, and a ton of smoke piling out. So this is a flex, by the way. I'm flexing. So I park my car in the middle of the road, and I run up the stairs. Firefighter's like, no, stop, don't be a hero. Stop it, Jacob. They know my name. And then I said, I have a cat. So I ran right by them. And I went upstairs. Alarms going off, so much smoke piling out. I knew it wasn't at my floor, but I didn't know what floor it was at. And then I grabbed he was asleep. My cat was fucking asleep. Doesn't give a shit about anything. And then I ran back downstairs, and on my way back downstairs, I see them coming out of the parking garage, and
you thought, oh fuck, Meg. You
no, and well, my first thought was like, I hope my car is all right, because I knew it was coming out of that parking garage, and it was a lot of smoke, and this is what it was. I found it out the next day.
Wow.
That sucks, right?
Is that a?
I don't know.
That's...
They just got it out that parking garage.
That's crazy. You should have filmed the whole thing. That would have made great content.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
not what came to my mind. Let me film myself running into the
Fuck
smoke.
the cat. Do you want to get big or not?
Did someone like set that on fire or something?
That looks like where the battery is, where the fire's starting from. So I'm sure there's like a battery fire there.
Doesn't look like an old car, you know? Sucks to
I'm
suck.
gonna get recall news for that.
Anyways, the worst part about it is, like, my apartment complex, like, they don't send out emails. I still haven't gotten an email saying there's a fire at my apartment or anything. I just come home from work and there's, like, engines. They have all their ladders extended into the windows of the parking garage and stuff, so I gotta hurry up and get out of there.
Wow.
Back on script.
You're a hero.
Thank you. I felt like one.
Cat. Your own cat.
That's right.
Probably walked by a bunch of animals that didn't have any.
Start kicking them out the way.
Yeah,
Get out of the way.
Hear him barking in the hallways.
Wow, it's all for nothing too. But you know, good job.
Yeah. Well. All right. Segment 1. Apple. We like this segment. You guys read it?
What did you mean by that? That's
Let's do it.
2001 news.
Yeah, but the Apple Vision Pro is coming out. We can start with that.
Oh, okay.
So the Apple Vision Pro is coming out February 2nd. Did you guys look this up?
Well, here's the segue though, right?
I've seen it.
The very first Apple store opened up less than 5 miles from here.
Tyson's
and now
Corner.
Apple's coming out with their new Vision Pro VR headset.
How do those two correlate?
What do you mean?
That looks sick.
Well, so the way I was going to segue is I was going to be like, hey, did you know that the first Apple store was opened in Tyson's Corner Mall, McLean, Virginia, right down the road? You nailed it, by the way. So I don't need to say it again. And Steve Jobs was there to open it.
I'm sure he was there at a lot of them.
And now we segue to the Apple Vision Pro.
Did you say Kyle had a lot of free time?
I think so.
Okay.
Now we segue to the Apple Vision Pro, which is pretty much like goggles. It looks like swim goggles.
Yeah. Interesting.
And I think the difference between this and like, what do they call those? Oculus Rifts?
Yeah.
Or stuff like that, is this tracks your eyes as well as you don't have to hold anything. You can do your hands. And it tracks your head and your voice, obviously. I think the Oculus also does your head and your voice.
I think it's cool you can see your eyes through it. So there's probably like a mode then where you can just turn that off right away. Because I know it's annoying with the Oculus. You have to like take it off.
Ooh, that's a
Every
good
time.
point. I did not even think about that.
It gets annoying having to take it off every single time.
Well, so I'm wondering, what is like the attraction to getting this? I feel like Oculus is that you can play games on it. So this is like you're just using it as an iPhone?
Well, it's like augmented reality too, I'm pretty sure, right?
Can you
So
explain
it's
what
not
that
just
means?
VR. So VR is just like you're putting a screen in front of your face and you're in like a virtual world basically, and then augmented reality turns objects in reality.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And like you can interact with it.
Okay, that's cool.
You know?
And you see Steve Jobs in your house. With dead people.
That'd be cool. Dude, imagine that. He's like sitting there with me, writing the next podcast. Shaming me.
Shit, damn, someone actually might do that.
That'd be cool. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
might have to
how
drop
much do
this
you
one.
think it's gonna cost? Did you guys look this
Oh my
up?
god,
I
probably
already-
like $800 to $1,000.
You look it
Maybe
up.
more.
No, I know this.
Okay,
I
okay.
follow this, so I know how much it is.
Maybe a lot more. I know they sell their phone for $1,000. No, they sell their phones out for $1,000. Probably
Give your
2,000.
final answer
Fine.
based off that last.
2 to 3 grand. Which is it?
3.5,
Yeah,
That's
it's
insane.
$3,500.
right? Okay,
No.
so
Never.
here's my next question. What feature would it need to have? What would it need to do for you to pay for that on release day, February 2nd? We'll all go. We'll start with you. We'll start with you.
Oh gosh. What do I? It would need to be my smart bitch.
Smart bitch.
Smart bitch.
Okay, what does that mean? Like it'll.
Yeah.
Like it needs to be. I wake up. Hey, good morning, Andy. Put me on. Here's what we're gonna do today. Here's what you need to do. You have 5 new emails from your
So
boss's
like Jarvis.
boss. Wake the fuck up.
Kind of like Jarvis.
Yeah,
Jarvis
that's a good way to put it. Yeah, like Jarvis.
It's gonna be like time for your morning workout. It'll
Yeah.
be like Pokemon. I'll like run outside and go catch them.
Well,
There's a scyther down the street. Run.
I wouldn't be surprised because you can use the App Store. I wouldn't be surprised if they just integrate Pokemon Go into that somehow. That'd be sick.
That would be crazy.
I'm sure they have a lot of plans for it.
You'd look like an asshole walking around with goggles.
Can you imagine a bunch of fucking neckbeards running around Times Square with the goggles on?
You get them exercise.
That'd be sick though, because don't you throw your phone? No, you do this. So
Yeah,
instead,
you
you'd use your hand.
You see them throw your phone?
I just thought you like shaking or something. I don't know. I haven't done it since it came out. Whenever it came
But
out.
no, once you have the goggles, now you'll throw your phone. The phone will register as a Pokeball.
And we just chuck it.
Chuck it.
Okay, mine would be like. That'd be sick if it could like if you wear it. Say you're at a family event. Yes, this might be stupid. And you're at the beach and you put it on and you look around and it scans everything and like kind of like you're videoing your phone except you're there, and you can put on the goggles and you don't have to look at everywhere exactly how you looked at it in that moment when you were videoing it. But for the memory, it just has your whole immersive reality there. And you can relive that moment and the people there and like kind of like walk through them and stuff. Does that make
Like
sense?
memories?
That'd be cool.
Like
yeah,
memories.
That'd be
just
cool.
like how Jarvis broke down Robert Downey Jr.'s childhood memories, and he could walk. Through
Yes, exactly
That'd
like
be
that.
cool.
That
You
would be
need
sick,
the-
wouldn't it?
You need the Musk brain chip though.
Yeah.
So I connect them.
So that'd be sick. I would definitely pay for that on release date if they had that for sure.
That's probably mine because I honestly cannot think of a single reason why I would ever pay $3,500.
What if?
that.
What if? Here's another one. What if you open your fridge and it goes and that's how to make this meal, or it goes.
That would be cool.
I
That's how
meal
to make
prep,
this meal.
so that wouldn't do anything for me.
Yeah. I'm
Unless I do
giving
it-
you
unless-
ideas.
Unless I do it at the grocery store, and that's just weird.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it would be weird.
I'm
You
not,
look
I'm
like
not
an idiot.
picking up any women ever. Like the
What
bars,
if it can help you pick up women?
groceries too close to the
Ooh,
bar.
yeah.
I'm gonna be at the bar near my store, and they'll be like, "I think I've seen you at Harris." No, you didn't. Be like, "Yeah, you wear that weird headset." No, that's not me.
Or maybe it's like a dating simulator, right? You put the goggles on, you're like, hey, you talk to a woman.
And like you're like, say you're in a crowd in New York City and you're walking through New York City and it goes, it scans 100% match, 90% body type match.
Terrorist.
Terrorist, yeah, run, evacuate.
Or you have a virtual girlfriend, you're walking around Times Square, sharing that moment with your virtual girlfriend.
That would be
awesome,
right?
A lonely thing. Why is this all happening in New York?
It's just
What
an
sort
option.
of?
That's really
How
awesome.
low do we think?
Where would you take your virtual girlfriend?
Probably not in New
The
York. I should
mall?
go get robbed.
Yeah, the Apple Store.
You gonna get that yoinked.
All right, cool. Awesome. Love that. Comedians. Let's talk about whatever order you guys want to go in. Well, let's start. You just watched it, right?
Yeah, Katt Williams.
Let's talk about Katt
I
Williams.
was like 2 hours in. He did that interview with Shane. I have no idea.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I had no idea who the fuck he was actually. Shannon Sharp. I know Katt Williams.
That's
It was
crazy.
really funny.
Any thoughts? You guys got to lead this one.
I honestly can't remember.
You don't have to
Much on the
say
podcast.
what he said. You could just be like, "What's your thoughts
I
on?"
thought the
it?
rant at the beginning. I didn't
Like, do you
get
believe
it.
him?
I thought I didn't care.
Listen,
He was like that joke from 2001 was mine, and I was like, that was 22 years ago. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's kind of like Soulja Boy calling out Trey.
that's the thing though, right? The comedian who stole the joke from him came on to Shay's podcast and recently said, nah, Katt Williams stole that from me.
Have you guys seen?
I would be ticked off because
I'd-
that's your entire profession. You know. Go ahead. What's up?
No. I'm just saying. I was like scrolling through it, and Like, he posted a bunch of clips and they all had hundreds of thousands of views. The Katt Williams thing has 43 million as of today, and then every video before that has like 20,000 views. So no one saw it.
Yeah.
So no one cared.
Well,
If I was Katt, I would have been on there and been like, oh, 30,000 views? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's already making a bunch, but do you guys remember when he got choked out by a kid? That was real,
I
right?
remember
don't
that.
remember that.
I thought the guy was a Katt Williams look-alike.
I think it was actually Katt Williams. I think that's why it was so shocking.
Wow.
But I don't know that. I could Google it. Anyways, it could be false information. He just lost me a little while back when he was going on these rants about Kevin Hart and stuff, and when he got choked out by a kid and shit. And if that actually happened, allegedly, we'll say. But I don't know. I want to believe him. Everybody seems to be on his side according to comments, but that can mean whatever.
He's an OG.
Really. He is an OG. I don't know. What do you guys think about his comedy specials? You seen any?
I watched the
all of them.
first hour of his. Actually, no, not the first hour. The first 25 minutes felt like an hour of his newest Netflix special. It was awful.
I haven't seen
Well,
it.
personally, I don't like it. It's not my type of comedy.
His goated one will be Pimps and something. It was when he's wearing the green suede jacket.
Yeah.
That's where you see all the classic clips.
That's
from
the first one I ever saw.
Yep.
But with that being said, I'm kind of on your side. I'm not saying it sucks. It's just not my type of humor.
Yeah.
I don't find it that funny. Of course, I'm gonna laugh here and there because you're at a comedy or you're watching a comedy thing, so you're ready to laugh. But it's just not my favorite comedian ever. Like I remember when I first saw Kevin Hart, the one where Shaq was there and he was talking about Shaq falling over on the court and he was wearing his all black fit. I laughed so hard at that, and I fell in love with Kevin Hart since then.
I don't think he's funny anymore.
Yeah, but he's already done it all. So it's like you get to a point. Yeah.
No, keep going.
You just get to a point, because I know what you're saying, and I'm there with you. It's kind of like the social media effect. He posted every day something. You always saw Kevin Hart. So then he started doing like motivational stuff. So then he started becoming a father figure, and less of like the little funny guy.
The little funny guy.
Yeah, which I mean, yeah. So he's still hilarious though. He's like an OG. It's like when people say, "Yeah, Eminem lost it." It's like, yeah, but he's still Eminem.
Yeah.
He's still got his shit. Dave Chappelle, he would also agree with you.
Did
No, he I think the way he makes fun of like the LGBTQ plus community isn't like an attack on them. It's like a comedy, so you go there to laugh.
Yeah.
It's like jokes. But now, did you guys see this one?
I did.
Now he went to what's it called?
Disabled people.
Disabled people. He switched it from going at the LGBTQ blah 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 to disabled people.
That's funny.
It is funny, but would Katt Williams be able to get away with that?
Yeah.
You think so?
I feel like
All comedians.
Kevin Hart, Chappelle, they have like the Family Guy, South Park.
Kevin
Veil.
Hart had to go on a tour apologizing after saying he'd smash a dollhouse over his son if he was doing gay acts or something like that.
That's
Well,
the thing.
Kevin
They
Hart's
have
not-
different markets, right? Like Gabriel Iglesias, Kevin Hart. They're all catered towards family audiences.
They're kid comedians.
Exactly. Chappelle.
Okay, that's
Katt
true.
Williams,
Yeah.
Don't
Like
care.
your parent might take you to Kevin Hart. They're gonna be like, all right, we'll cover your ears here and there. They absolutely would never take you to Dave Chappelle or Katt Williams.
That's true. He vapes. Can't have
Dave
kids seeing
Chappelle?
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, he does this a lot. He like it's always been weird to me. He always does this.
I've never
Like he
noticed
pets,
that.
next time you watch him, he does literally pets his stomach the entire time. He'll just do this. Because he has a fidget, because he can't have a cigarette in his mouth. And so he does this. But then when he has a vape for one of them.
Yeah, and then this last one.
Yeah, one of them he has a jewel and doesn't do that. But just watch it. He always does this. Or he finds something like a fidget. I think one of them he had like his thigh, so he just kept rubbing his thigh.
Mm. Cool.
I don't know, that always bothers me.
No, I get it.
So they have, because of their target audience, you're saying they kind of have a hall pass when it comes to anything? He also joked on the submarine thing.
I don't know. It's
So the whole internet.
Yeah, but you didn't have a face towards the people making those jokes half the time.
That's true.
It's up to the people, I think. I feel like, because like Hassan Minhaj, he got canceled for like fibbing a little bit about his second to most recent special. Like little bits and pieces of it, he took.
Fibbing a
artistic
little
freedom.
bit? He said that they sent poison to his house and the Saudi Arabia government was trying to kill him.
But the Saudi Arabian government was trying to kill him. And, like, for example, I think one bit is about, he talks about his daughter and how he got mailed anthrax.
Yeah.
But he didn't get mailed anthrax. He did get mailed some suspicious white powder, I think. And then he took his daughter to the
He did not.
I don't think, no, he didn't take his ER.
He said he did, but then they checked hospital records and he never did. So is he a shitty father or is he a liar? Because if my daughter got sent a white substance, I'd go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I think you build comedy off things that are happening in your life. If he didn't even drive his daughter anywhere, that's different. That's a lie. But getting sent white substance, yeah, you can make comedy out of that. So there's nothing wrong with. It's not fibbing. It's like you're hyping the story. People do that on day-to-days and not even in comedy. I don't see anything wrong with it. I also don't know the story, but I don't see anything wrong with it. Do you?
I said my part.
Yeah, but you didn't say
it was
you
the
thought it
severity
was.
of the line.
Do you think it's?
Severity of it.
Does it ruin the special?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
I don't think he's funny.
I'm a big Hassan fan. I
Really?
think he's hilarious.
I don't think he's funny.
I think he
don't
pulled up
care
a
for it.
photo of
It's
something
okay.
the other day for me.
I like the host should have been the guy that does the finger on the pulse. I forgot his name. On the Daily Show, he goes to the Trump rallies and everything. He's the white guy that talks like this. I don't explain it. I forget what his name is.
I think he's gotten this. He's gotten his own movie, I think, recently.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
What'd you say his name? Clifford?
No, I don't know his name.
Clifford?
I think I say clips of him, of who you were talking about before.
Clifford on the Pulse or something like that? It was something like that.
He's got a documentary on HBO Max about stealing the election.
Really?
Yeah.
That guy's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Cool. And final comedian. We don't even have to talk about this, but Matt Rife. Do you
I
guys-
never thought it was
I
funny.
couldn't care less about
I don't
Rife.
think he's funny either. Oh, but here, we can talk about this part of it. So he was talking about how being attractive makes his profession harder. He said that on Men's Health Magazine TikTok page. Do you guys think that attractive people are less funny? Or do you think it adds a barrier? As non-attractive people, do you think it's harder for attractive people to
It's
be
kind of
funny?
offensive, but I agree.
Keep doing this.
I feel like
I
it's all
agree
we
with you.
have. It's all we have.
It hurts, but I agree.
Do you think it is like okay?
He got
no,
famous because he was attractive.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
think it was his
Why?
stitch, yes. But here's what I'll say about it, because I also agree. But I think he should have. He's a new attractive. I don't think he's always been attractive. I don't know what he used to look like, but that's what he talks
He
about.
was
that
really ugly.
he was, yeah.
Yeah.
So he hasn't learned to not say that shit out loud, because nobody wants to fucking hear that. So
I think he also just didn't understand his base. Can't make a domestic joke if your base is all women.
I
Who don't,
forget
even, who
that's
don't
all.
even care for your jokes. They just want to see you.
Yeah.
Because he does like the crowd work. They literally just want to have a chance to talk to him for a second.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. And, okay, I have questions.
Bram.
Questions for the podcast.
Are these rapid fire?
If you guys want them to be. There's only 3 this time.
Let's do it.
Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna just start with this one to get out of the way because I learned this recently, and I need you to answer this. Because remember we talked about, do race car drivers get laid?
Yes.
Okay, and our answer was like, yeah, they're the best at what they do, blah blah blah. Okay, do they wear diapers when they drive?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It depends, I think, on like if they do endurance races or not. Like 24 hours at Le Mans, 24-hour
They're
races.
definitely wearing diapers.
They're wearing something.
24-hour race.
Okay, so like that's a turn off. Last 2 questions. What 2 shows could have had the most legendary crossover episodes if you were to just make one up? And it can be cartoons and reality mixed together, but it can only be 2 shows, or it could just be 2 realities or 2 cartoons.
The Kardashians in a Holocaust documentary. While she was with Kanye West.
Yeah, Kanye would have had to be in there.
Wow.
For sure.
I don't know, man. This just seems a little made up to me. Something like that. Something wild is what he'd say.
Why are you guys following along with this?
And then
This
Kim-
is all propaganda.
And then Kim would be like, "No, Kanye. Like a lot of them were here." And then it'd just be blank. It'd just be nothing after that. Cut to the next scene of them like at a Gucci store near Auschwitz. So we went to Auschwitz, and now we went to the Gucci store.
The little noise that you make.
We just felt so bad after Auschwitz. We want to support them, so we went to the bank. I don't know, something like that.
That's crazy, dude.
It's hilarious.
Never driving a Volkswagen again.
Is that your final answer?
That's Kim's final answer.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think a Kardashian Kanye Auschwitz crossover would be quite funny.
That would be quite
Just even
funny.
through the history thing.
You go first. I'm still thinking.
I don't have one. I mean, I can make one up on the spot. Because these are my questions, you know what I mean? So I can't just be ready for them. Let's see. First thing that comes to mind is Rick and Morty. So Rick and Morty crossed over with... I don't know.
It had to be Family Guy or South Park or...
Yeah, Family Guy was always doing crossover episodes, so if they did one with Rick and Morty, that would kind of be super sick.
I feel
Because
like they would
Stewie
match
can
well.
make a portal gun.
Yeah. I think out of all the characters that would match it well, I think Family Guy would match really well.
Yep, that's my answer.
I'd love to see Rick roasting Meg.
Oh,
That'd be
yo,
funny.
that would be so good.
Or
Okay.
Morty ends up liking Meg, or one way or the other.
That'd
so
be
there's
crazy.
whole like little thing, yeah. Wow, I'm coming up, guys. Seth MacFarlane.
It's great.
If you ever come across this video,
I think The Office meeting with Parks and Rec would be hilarious.
That would have been legendary
yeah.
for sure.
I think they did that at one point when they were trying to get managers. So they were just bringing in the actors,
Yeah.
and they were in the elevator scene. That was a good one.
Mm.
Yep.
But that would be a really good one. I agree.
I've never seen Parks and Rec.
I've seen like maybe the first season.
I've seen a few seasons of it.
I've overwatched The Office though. I've seen it so many times.
We all love The Office. Great show.
Now you can catch it on Fubo.
Really? Now it's split off somewhere else?
I think.
Everyone keeps doing that shit. It made me so mad.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch a show, I can't remember, and it was like Tubi. I was like, what the fuck is Tubi?
I actually think that's what it was. Tubi, not Fubo.
Oh yeah, I was like, what the fuck is Tubi?
Tubi is what Katt Williams was talking about. He's talking about that.
That's what you
video.
brought up, yeah.
I know what Tubi is. I just didn't know. Is it as big as Netflix?
I couldn't tell if he was dissing him or not. He goes, you can't even get a Netflix or Tubi. I was like, is that like the low
Yeah,
bar
that's what-
or is that the high bar?
Definitely not the high. It can't be above. Yeah, it can't be above Netflix.
Because I was like, Netflix is letting everybody in these days. So I was like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
so I was like, is that the insults?
You know who's really good though? Prime. Prime Video is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Oh.
I agree.
It's really great.
And the drink.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
drank it
sponsored.
after Muay Thai. Oh, shouldn't talk about that, right?
Views go down.
Yeah, dang. I'll edit it.
Still talk
I'm
about-
God on this podcast.
Just don't
by
talk
the way.
about
If I'm gonna
yourself.
edit this one, I am God.
That's fine.
Okay. You see where I'm sitting?
Yeah, the only off-hinge thing that was said was Andy trying to justify racism.
You brought up
That
Holocaust.
literally was not
You literally
what
brought
happened.
up Kanye and Holocaust.
Yeah, I brought up his views. Those weren't mine.
Oh, okay. I see you. What are your? Okay, never mind.
What am I biased
Yo,
towards?
Yeah. What?
Sometimes when I just see an African American, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be really biased towards you.
We all have implicit biases. That's all it is.
Implicit bias.
That's the corporate term
So
for
it's
it.
systematic biasm.
No, implicit.
Systematic
Implicit
bias.
racism is what we're gonna call it.
All right. Last question. All right. What fictional character do you wish you could beat the crap out of?
Oh. Steiny. He's not real.
Yeah, he
There's
can't
no
be
way
real.
Steiny is real.
Yeah. You think you can take him though?
Yeah.
You think you could take Steiny?
Easy.
How tall is Steiny?
Shorter than me. I'm
Can
like
you look this up real
5'11".
quick? How tall is Steiny?
Is this man's Googleable? I know I'm not, but is
wonder-
he?
He's definitely
I wonder what
Googleable.
the picture is too.
How tall? Let's see if it like pops up. His is Aaron
X video. Oh wait, that's X Twitter.
Stein
It's not a good
Steinberg.
X videos and Twitter X is they have the same logo. It's just one's red.
You know his first name. That's crazy.
You know he has a first name. It's Aaron Steiny.
He's on LinkedIn. I can only imagine. And he's on College Athletics.
Yeah, but you can't even look up a question or he's gone. There's a little picture on the right hand side, but there isn't.
That's fine. Yeah, you're right. We can probably TikTok him for sure.
The fuck is he on IMDb for?
I don't
Known
know.
for Kyle's sidekick.
I didn't know. I don't know what any of this is.
This is gonna go viral. This beef that we're starting with milk.
I'll be.
Wait, yeah, can I just,
While
can I
wearing a
just-
full send sweater.
Yeah, because I bought this before they
Ooh.
brought on that leech sucking piece of shit Steiny. Haven't bought anything since.
How tall
Kick
are you?
Steiny off the pot, taller than Steiny,
How tall are you?
both figuratively and
How
literally.
tall are you?
I'm 5'10", 5'11".
What is that? What's your final answer?
5'11" is my official answer because I have government paper that says I'm 5'11".
Okay.
How tall is he?
5'12". Not playing.
12. That is a Steiny answer though. I'm not 6 foot. I'm like 5'12" though.
5'9". The most cringe. He's 5'9".
Well, he probably stuffs his shoes. He's probably tall.
I knew a dude that did that, man. I did not let him live it down. You can't.
How tall was he?
Yeah, you still
He was
bring that
short,
up to
dude.
me.
He was short. Anyway, so that was your fictional character that you would beat the shit out of.
Ooh.
Oh man, yeah, this is hard.
I'm trying to think of like TV shows where you just really hate that one character, that
I'm
antagonist.
trying to think of an anime that I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some of them. It's like, oh man, I wish I could. I just can't think of it right now. We don't have to. We can move on. That was a good answer though.
So just a
That's
quick little
clippable.
Steiny rip.
Yeah, got that in there.
Kick him off the pod.
All right. If you think about it later, we're moving on to the last one. Wherever that's at.
Thought that was the last one.
No, this is the
He has
last.
3 questions, but this is the last segment.
Last segment.
Okay.
The fastest time to fold and throw a paper airplane.
Did you bring paper?
I did. You guys are gonna like this. Okay, so here's the rule. I'm gonna just make a rule. I don't think they had a rule. The rule is we're gonna start the timer. When the timer starts, you fold, and your paper airplane has to fly past that camera at least.
Okay.
So that's a flight.
I was just gonna chuck it right at Nacho's face.
You just gotta crumple it up into things. And everybody who's folding sits here.
Okay.
I'll go last. You'll go first. You'll go second. I brought multiple, so we can do multiple takes if it doesn't work.
Okay.
I'll let me give you the paper. Trust me. All right.
Okay, here we go.
You should move the laptop. So
Yeah,
you
I
can
got
see.
you. So, Andy, here's your piece of paper.
That's
Yo.
hilarious.
You said you were too
That's
lazy last
funny.
podcast. You said you were too lazy to put it in. So I put it in for you.
I like that. That's what I look like when I was during my
Oh.
fat days.
I've said it before. I'm proud of you, dude.
Thanks, man.
That is
That's
like, you
crazy. Can
transformed.
you take
dude.
off your hood and your shirt,
You
please?
can take this off, yeah. I'm 5 pounds within Kyle.
6.15. Okay, so the current. Wait, what?
It's
5 pounds within Kyle's weight.
Yeah.
So
Nice,
for
dude.
reference, Kyle is our friend. He weighs like 190 pounds.
And he doesn't have anger issues.
Sure, throw that up there.
So the current world record, the Guinness World Record for the fastest folded and thrown paper airplane is by David Rush, 6.15 seconds.
6.15 seconds. All right. Do my hands have to be off of it? As soon as my hands touch it, it starts?
Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll watch you. I'll pull up the timer, and I guess I'll have it right here.
What's the official?
You just gotta put your hand down.
No. How does it? What
Once it leaves
constitutes
your hand,
No. What
and it
constitutes an airplane? Is there a specific way I have to fold
You
it?
got
has
fly.
to fly. So it has to fly past here. Just no. I would say no. No specific way you have to fold
Okay.
it. You know, this is unofficial.
Okay.
Just make us proud. So once you touch it. Didn't fly. It was
Got us
slightly
here.
above 7 seconds.
This is the final product.
It's the final product.
I think it was just a throw. It was just a throw.
I threw a girl there.
You just
Oh,
threw
please
it
cut that. Please cut.
You can have another shot if you want. Oh God.
Okay.
So you want me to cut it, or-
No. That's it. That's it.
You can go again. I brought everybody.
I'm happy with that.
All right, pick your
I'm happy
paper.
with
now.
Oh, so these though, you were like, I'll get lazy here.
All right.
Oh wait, yes, you sit right here.
Okay, sit there. Aim towards the camera. Oh, whoops. Just whenever you touch it.
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. It's the
Why he slam his hand?
It's the beginning part that's so hard.
Oh man, he's making like a real plane.
Going for it.
And the propellers. Come on, you're gonna beat
The
it.
point
You're
is to
close
do
to
it fast.
16.5.
And it's gotta fly.
19 seconds.
Damn. You know what happened last time that people made a plane fast? Every single Boeing crash ever. That's what happens every
They're
time.
still here. People are still flying.
I know.
People are still flying on Boeing.
The people
When have
miss
you ever
it.
walked off a Boeing?
Huh?
When have you ever walked off a Boeing?
I don't know. I always look up though. I'm like, well, how is Boeing fucking up this month? And if it's like the 797, I'm like, nah, I'm not riding that. The Air Max or whatever, the Airbus. All right, ready? That first part was hard. I don't think you know how to make one in general. Yeah,
That flew pretty well. I flew just as far as Nachos in half the time.
Let me go one more time. It was 9.6. I can beat that.
Let's all go at the same time.
Alright. Who's gonna press it? Because I'm not.
We're gonna start when it hits 5. Ready? Once it hits 5, you're good to go.
This is a longer count though than I thought. Can we just grab it?
Oh, that's god awful.
Fuck! But mine flies! What does it... How does mine suck if it completes the job of flying? Yours
That literally hit the ground straight away as soon as it passed the camera.
Well, what faster than yours?
That's not true at all.
Yours went down.
How would you know?
Your people
You
never
might
took
have
You
off.
were looking at the ground for so long.
Your people never took off.
You
My
can't even
people-
read Spanish.
My people got on. My people got... Your people... I don't care. Go for it.
Okay, so we all suck. It looked way easier based off the video I saw. Did you guys see the video of the guy who did it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. It looks like it should be doable. But for now, I'll show that after. Not sure whenever you're ready. I'm going to sign out. Alright, so thank you for watching another episode of the OddPod Podcast. I'm Jacob.
Andy.
I'm Nacho.
We appreciate you guys viewing. If you viewed, if you didn't, we don't appreciate you at all. Once we hit 50 subscribers, I personally, Jacob, not Nacho, not Andy, will Venmo you $20 so we'll pick a random person out of the 50 subscribers. Signing out. Thank you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
That's right.
Yeah.
OddPod.
I am begging you, please subscribe.
Episode
Subscribe.
5. Go like. You can do your thing, Andy.
That's what we've been waiting on the whole time.